Welcome to Tap In Sports. My name's Kamari. So far in the 2023 NFL offseason, we've seen no shortage of drama as new contracts have been handed out, players are switching jerseys, and championship favorites are already being selected. Trades like Russell Wilson to the Broncos, or signing like Devontae Adams going to Vegas, seem to stack the AFC West, and Amari Cooper going to Cleveland. Looks like Deshaun may have another weapon in Cleveland when he's off his suspension. Now, while everyone comes into the season hoping for the best plans don't always work out. Now, in this episode, we'll be talking about the top 10 biggest trades that changed NFL history. Number 10, Randy Moss to the Patriots. Now, he was sitting away from Oakland for some breadcrumbs, but Randy Moss came to New England with a different mentality, swapping his jersey number and speaking in pressers about toning down and changing his mentality. Now, clearly something worked in New England in his first season as he caught 23 touchdowns en route to an 18-1 season, falling just short of the perfect year. Now, while Brady and Moss were never able to recreate that same magic, Randy still caught over 3,600 yards and 47 touchdowns, leading the league twice in that 3-year span. At number 9, we have Steve Largent going to the Seattle Seahawks shortly after draft day, becoming their first Hall of Famer and changing the position of wide receiver on his way to that gold jacket. Now, Largent started out hot. He caught 54 passes in his rookie year, and it was only for about 705 yards and 4 touchdowns. But his career was consistent, as his name is all over the record books in both Seattle and in NFL history. He finished his career with over 100 touchdowns and 7 Pro Bowl appearances, once again on his way to the gold jacket. Now, our number 8 is a more recent trade as we see the Rams getting Matt Stafford. As you know, they flipped Matt Stafford for Jared Goff. Now, this was a more recent trade, but nonetheless, they still made history. After LA and Detroit swapped Jared Goff for Matthew Stafford, most expected great things after that quick 5-1 start. And LA came together at the right time, and they were able to bring a championship to Los Angeles. Definitely be exciting to see what the Rams bring to the table next year and in 2024, with most of their major pieces, such as Cooper Kupp, Aaron Donald, Matthew Stafford, all locked up with long-term deals. At number 7, we got Brett Favre to Green Bay. After being drafted by the Atlanta Falcons in the second round, Favre only had the chance to take 5 snaps, which was 2 interceptions, 2 incompletions, and 1 sack, before being shipped off to Green Bay for a first-round pick in the next year's NFL draft. Now, Favre responded by leading the Packers to back-to-back Super Bowl appearances, winning 1 and losing 1 in close fashion. Now, Favre went on to take home 3 NFL MVPs and go to 6 NFL Pro Bowls while a member of the Green Bay Packers. A trade that I'm sure the Falcons regret. Now, at number 6, we have San Francisco, who swapped 2 late-round draft picks to get Joe Montana's successor. Now, similar to the Brett Favre story, Steve Young was taken first by the Bucs, and after 1 year, they gave up on him and took Vinny Testaverde in the first round and shipped Steve off for a second and 4th-round pick. Now, Steve Young went on to become the starter for San Francisco, going 91-33, winning a Super Bowl, going to 7 Pro Bowls, and also winning 2 NFL MVPs on his way to a gold jacket. Now, at number 5, we have San Francisco again, who made the flip to get Jerry Rice. Now, no doubt one of the greatest receivers to ever touch the gridiron, San Francisco and Bill Walsh had their eye on Jerry in the draft, and after swapping first-round picks with New England, Jerry became a 49er. Now, all he did was win NFC Offensive Rookie of the Year, win 3 Super Bowls, and go 11 for 215 and a touchdown in the Super Bowl as well. And he amassed over 22,000 yards, all purpose. In other words, Hall of Famer, gold jacket, successful trade. At number 4, we see John Elway to the Broncos. Now, in a situation that we'll see again in this video, Elway was very, very, very adamant that he did not want to play for the Baltimore Colts. He said he wanted to be closer to the West Coast. His father said that he would never play for Irsay or play for Coach Cush. The Colts took him anyways. 6 days later, the Colts decided to trade away their number 1 draft pick, John Elway, to the Broncos for a future first-rounder and a couple future draft picks, future players. Elway threw for over 50,000 yards, engineered 47 game-winning touchdown drives, and won 2 Lombardi trophies right before the tail end of his gold jacket career. Now, I told you would see it again, as in number 3, Eli Manning refused to go to the Chargers. And another quarterback who made it abundantly clear that he wouldn't suit up. So before the Chargers took the pick, they swapped Eli Manning for Phillip Rivers, who became the Giants' 4th pick that year. They got them a Manning brother who not only won his own 2 championships, but somehow slayed Tom Brady not once, but twice. So maybe it is better to force your way out. Number 2, we had Patrick Mahomes going to Kansas City. And while this trade began as Buffalo just trading their 2017 number 10 pick to Kansas City for 3 too late first-round picks in the third, that number 10 pick was used on Patrick Mahomes. And if you don't know who Mahomes is at the moment, this probably isn't the right channel for you. And at number 1, the Vikings hand the Cowboys a Super Bowl or 2 for Herschel Walker. Now, small market teams don't always get a superstar. So when they get the opportunity to snag one up, they do. Unfortunately, I know the Vikings wish they could get this one back as they swap 5 players, 3 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, a third-round, and a 6th-round, all for the remains of Herschel Walker and a couple late-round picks. Now, the result of this 1990 blockbuster was Dallas drafted future Hall of Famers Emmitt Smith and Darren Woodson, leading to 3 Super Bowls for Jerry Boyce in 92, 93, and 95. Thank you for sticking around to the top 10 trades NFL history. This once again is Tap In Sports. It's your boy Kamari. Please make sure to subscribe, tap in, like, do all that good stuff. Make sure you support the channel. We love you. Have a good one.